In a Hollywood built on green screens and stunt doubles, there's one man who decided, nope, I'll just risk my actual life instead. He's broken more bones than there are Marvel movies, and that's saying something. He's been called the human cartoon, the dragon in sneakers, and the man with the most expensive X-ray file in the film industry. But to the world, he's simply Jackie Chan. Jackie's real name? Chan Kong Sang, meaning born in Hong Kong. He came into the world in 1954, when the city was a pressure cooker of poverty, overcrowding, and political refugees escaping the chaos of China's civil war. His parents, Charles and Lily Chan, were so poor that when Jackie was born, they considered selling him to a British doctor who couldn't have children. That's right, Jackie Chan almost grew up as someone else entirely. Instead, his parents stayed, working as a cook and housemaid for the French ambassador. Imagine growing up surrounded by fine china, crystal glasses and gourmet smells, but living in the cramped servant quarters out back. Little Jackie was nicknamed Pow Pow, the cannonball, because even as a toddler, he was bouncing, rolling and climbing like a ball of chaos with legs. But fate was about to take him from playful mischief to brutal discipline. When Jackie was 7, his parents made a heartbreaking choice. They moved to Australia for work, leaving him in Hong Kong to train at the China Drama Academy, a Peking opera school that made military boot camp look like summer camp. Led by Master Yu Jim Yuan, this place trained kids from dawn until they dropped. Martial arts, acrobatics, singing, acting. Everything was drilled with military precision. The punishments, bamboo sticks, the beds, the floor, the food, just enough to keep you alive. But it's also where Jackie met his brothers-in-arms, Sammo Hung and Yuan Biao, who, years later, would join him as the Three Dragons. They learned to fight, flip, and fall without fear. This wasn't just about becoming a performer, it was about surviving. Jackie once admitted that if a student got hurt, the other kids were expected to just keep rehearsing, even if the injured one was still lying on the floor groaning. By his late teens, Jackie was already a legendary stuntman in Hong Kong. His big break, or rather his big hit, came when he worked on Bruce Lee's Enter the Dragon. In one scene, Bruce accidentally punched Jackie in the face, full force. Jackie milked the moment, pretending to be hurt longer just so Bruce would keep holding him and apologizing. Years later, Jackie still called it one of the greatest moments of my life. But when Bruce Lee tragically died in 1973, Hong Kong cinema panicked. Everyone wanted the next Bruce Lee, and producers pushed Jackie into New Fist of Fury. It flopped because Jackie wasn't Bruce. He didn't have that stone-faced, deadly serious style. And instead of forcing it, Jackie made a bold choice to reinvent action movies entirely. In 1978, Jackie made Drunken Master, a film that mixed slapstick comedy with kung fu so precise it could take your head off. Suddenly, martial arts movies weren't just about rage and revenge, they were about laughter, timing, and pure creativity. This was revolutionary. While Bruce Lee inspired audiences through raw power, Jackie won them over with creativity and self-deprecating humor. He wasn't the untouchable warrior, he was the underdog who got hit, stumbled, and somehow turned the fight around. Jackie's golden rule: no stunt doubles, no CGI. The result? A career-long highlight reel of absolute madness. He's fallen from skyscrapers, dangled from helicopters, jumped between speeding vehicles, and once slid down a 21-story building using nothing but a pole covered in hot lights, burning his hands to the bone in Police Story. In Project A, he fell from a clock tower 3 stories high. The first 2 takes nearly broke his neck. The third take did, in fact, fracture part of his skull. He kept the footage in the movie. Why? Because Jackie believes that if the audience knows it's real, they'll feel every moment. Hollywood eventually came calling. In 1998, Rush Hour with Chris Tucker was an instant global hit. The culture clash, the comedy, and the fact Jackie was doing his own stunts, American audiences couldn't get enough. It opened the door to Shanghai Noon, The Tuxedo, The Medallion, and even animated roles like Kung Fu Panda. Unlike other stars, Jackie didn't need to be fluent in English. His real language was physical comedy and human connection. But while Jackie was conquering the box office, his personal life was far more complicated. He's openly admitted to being an absent father to his son, JC Chan, missing milestones because he was always on set or recovering from injuries. "I built a career on falling," Jackie said, "but I failed to rise as a father sometimes." The honesty in that quote hits as hard as one of his stunts. Jackie has donated millions to charity, built schools in rural China, supported disaster victims, and founded the Jackie Chan Stuntman Association, a group that protects and rewards the often forgotten heroes of action films. In 2016, after 56 years in the industry, he received the Academy Honorary Oscar. Standing on stage, tears in his eyes, he bowed to the crowd. And even now, in his 70s, he's still training, still mentoring, still smiling that same mischievous smile from when he was just Pow Pow the Cannonball. Jackie Chan didn't just make action movies, he made us believe in the underdog. He showed the world you can turn pain into poetry, and that you can laugh even when life knocks you down. So if you loved this deep dive into the legend of Jackie Chan, hit that like button, comment with your favorite Jackie Chan moment, and subscribe for more untold Hollywood stories. And remember, in Jackie's words, "The only thing I haven't broken is my soul.